Welcome to Lesson 10, the grand finale of Stage 2, and one you'll use every single day in the terminal. Picture this. Mia's phone buzzes, Slack notification, production is down. Her heart races. She SSHs into the server, opens the error log, and finds 200,000 lines staring back at her. But the answer she needs, it's in the last 20. Everything before that is ancient history. She needs the end of the file, and she needs it now. Enter tail, head's twin and arguably the most used SysAdmin command on the planet. By default, tail is the perfect mirror of head. It shows you the last 10 lines of a file, and the same N flag works exactly how you'd expect. Tail in 20, tail 5 done. But here's where it gets interesting. Tail has a secret power that head simply doesn't have. The F flag follow mode. Run tail F on a file, and instead of quitting, tail keeps watching. New lines appear in your terminal the moment they're written. Plain tail is today's newspaper. Tail F is live TV. And for Mia, staring down a production outage, that's everything. Before we get to the live TV magic, let's nail the basics. Mia types tailserver.log, hits enter, and boom, the last 10 lines appear. Skip the noise, see what just happened. And look what's waiting at the bottom. An info, another info, then an error, database connection failed, followed by a warn about retrying. That's gold. Those are the most recent events, exactly the breadcrumb she needs. No scrolling, no searching. Tail hands her the crime scene and drops her right back at the prompt. But here's where Tail goes from useful to unforgettable. Add F for follow. And Tail stops being a newspaper and becomes live TV. It shows the last lines, then just stays there, watching. New log entry? It pops up instantly. Watch Mia's screen. Connection restored, then a fresh request to API as orders, both arriving in real time as the server writes them. When you're done, Ctrl+C stops it cleanly, not Q, that's the less habit. Tail F is a running command, so Ctrl+C is your exit. So let's lock in the 3 tail options that'll carry you through 95% of real work. First, tail and 50T, same trick as head, just pick your number. 20, 50, 100 lines are the sweet spots for scanning logs. Then tail FE, our new superstar for watching files live. And finally tail F with a capital F, same as lowercase, but it survives log rotation when a sysadmin renames old log to old log dspori. Overnight, memorize tail F var log syslog. You'll type it thousands of times. So let's rejoin Mia mid-crisis. She SSHs into the server, and her first move is tail 20 on the error log, a quick snapshot of the last 20 lines. Boom, database connection refused, pool exhausted. She knows the culprit. She restarts the database in another terminal, then, and this is the magic moment, she runs tailf on that same log and just watches. Seconds later, a fresh line appears, connection established, then service healthy. The fix landed, live, right on her screen. Ctrl+C cites back, heart rate drops. Now, before you go off and use this superpower, a quick warning, because almost every beginner trips on this one. When tailf is running, it owns your terminal, so you type ls, you type cd, and nothing. Your letters just vanish into the void, because tail is waiting for new log lines, not commands. The fix is simple. Ctrl+C cleanly stops it and gives your prompt back. Even better, Mia's pro habit. Keep tailf running in one terminal and do your actual work in a second one. Watch logs and work. Best of both worlds. Here's where tail really shines, when you combine it with other commands. 3 patterns worth memorizing. First, head plus tail. Grab the first few lines and the last few, and you've got a quick file preview without scrolling through the middle. Second, tail-F piped into grep, a live error filter that only surfaces the lines you actually care about. And third, sort piped into tail, perfect for grabbing the biggest numbers or the newest entries from a data set. Start plus end, live plus filter, sort plus bottom. 3 combos, endless uses. All right, your turn. 3 quick exercises, 4 minutes total. Start simple. Type tail tilde /.bashrc and watch the last 10 lines pop up instantly. Next, try tail-n3 on etc/passa to grab just the 3 most recent users, and then, the one you absolutely have to try, tail-f on var log syslog. Watch the log stream in live, then hit Ctrl+C to stop. That third one, that's the moment tail clicks forever. And just like that, stage 02 is done. 5 commands in your pocket, file tells you what something is, cat reads the short stuff, less browses the long stuff, head peeks at the start, and tail watches the end live. That's a genuine toolkit. Next up, stage 03 flips the script. You stop reading files and start making them, moving them, and yes, deleting them. Mia's outage is solved. Now it's time to build. See you in Lesson 11 with Touch.